guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik, welcome to more of Animal Crossing Let's Go to City and City Folk. We're actually doing this earlier in the day. Well, kind of evening, but still, it's 5 PM. And of course, got a single letter. Can you believe who it's from? If I can actually click the read button. It's the Happy Room Academy. Cool. Can I just say, I realised this last episode, and I forgot to mention it, but how I've got used to using this thing, like, in terms of just sheer, like, navigation and stuff, we are concerningly good with this. I know people often complain about Wiimote accuracy, but over the years we've been doing this series, I've got concerningly good at being able to move this silly little thing around the screen. Now that said, we've got empty pockets, that's right. Aha! Yes, so last time, in case you're unaware, from outsider's perspective, we probably looked slightly manic. Basically, we're stocking up our house with flowers, but also we need to buy some flowers and do we buy some trees from Nook? I mean, not to spend our money on, but basically we're just nabbing a bunch of natural flowers that spawn in the town, putting them in our house so they don't wilt. And that will allow us to, we'll put some points into the TPS, because I'm not sure if I've done that recently. No, PTS, that's it. So 16th March plus 3 points. How many does that leave us on, actually? Just pure curiosity. So 1,700, current membership is bronze, need that many more. Insane requirement, and the only thing we can buy is Yoshi's Egg. Next is 2,500, ouch, okay. But with that said, again, if you weren't here last episode, we should probably pick up one of the axes. I think we still have one outside, but in case you weren't here, or maybe you forgot, we're basically buying a bunch of flowers and just stockpiling them so we can have a day where we just descend on the town and plant flowers mentally. We also need to stop by the Civic Centre because I forgot to stop by them and hear what our current perfect town standing is, which I assume will be there is no flowers. I might do that before I start picking up everything just so we can see what Pelly has to say. But that's basically the idea. We just save up our flowers and then one day we descend on the town and just dump them. With, of course, the end goal being, we do it all in one fell swoop and we don't have to kind of gradually ramp it up and maintain. To me, it makes sense. Of course, there's a limit to which we can do. So these flower bags are going to keep outside, and we're going to have to maybe rearrange our house slightly, but that's the general idea. Everything we just bought there. Oh, we'll see if we've got an axe on hand, because again, we've got to break this up. Quite I won't say benefit, but we're quite lucky that I kind of know how we can go about doing this in a way that's, dare I say, entertaining. If you watch the Tree Saga, I think I said this, but it's very difficult. Very, very, very difficult to make counting how many trees are in an acre and then proceeding to plant, stuff leading up to how many we need. Interesting. It is like an insurmountable task. So, to be able to do this, I can just go on autopilot. And also, I can break it up more easily. So it's like, again, we can stop at the Civic Centre, we can throw the sacks into the thing. We got stuff to do, basically. And that said, we'll stop by the Civic Centre first and see what Pelly has to say. This is mainly just a peace of mind, or A, because it's been forever since I've seen what they have to say, and B, okay, what's going on with you? So, cherry blossoms getting warmer every day, don't you think? The wood's getting fatter, and by April 1st, 70% should be in bloom. Good to know, and then fishing tourney is impending, and it's Cyrano's birthday. But we're going to see what Civic Centre says first with the Perfect Town, because, honestly, to be fair, we don't go on the letter side much either, but, it's been a while since I actually spoke to this counter, so this is the Civic Centre. What can I help you with? The environment. Alright then, let me read some of the comments we've received. I'm not sure what good it'll do to write this, but could you try and be a bit more thoughtful about your town, because at this rate, and that's the report. Sounds like the problem is that there's too much stuff on the ground. Now is there any... Damn. You got me with that one. Of course they're going to complain about the random stuff on the town. We're storing it out here to be an effective storage mechanism before we plant it. But as it stands, those guys are only going to complain, or see it as, there's junk on the ground, get rid of it. Oh. Right. Either way, we'll take out this section, we'll drop by the rooster a bit. Okay. That said, also de-weeding, need to keep that in the back of my mind too. It does feel weird to be kind of slowly closing in on this, but honestly, kind of each little, re-go we have at this, it does edge us closer, and I am admittedly kind of excited for it. Again, don't mind if I do. Don't lift dandelions, count as flowers. Honestly, I don't want to run the risk of storing them, and also, they look ugly, so I'm going to trample them. And yeah, really not that many, is there? Again, weeds are our main thing. It kind of doubles up as, passive de-weeding and also, deflowering. Well, temporary deflowering. Again, don't even know what you guys think of this plan. Is it a dumb one? Is it a smart one? I think doing trees first is like a universally smart idea, but I think I'm going about flowers. Maybe it'll be controversial, who knows? I'm sure some of you will definitely be... Thanks, past me. If only I'd realised you'd done that, I wouldn't have picked up the one outside Nooks. But it's one of those things where it's like, dandelions, again, they love to spawn. So I don't know, maybe someone else has a different plan. Let me know what your plans would have been at least. But yeah, I'm sure if people have different things. I'm sure the main one will probably be, you know, dare I say, maybe, just maybe, buy the flower bags sooner. Or better yet, record when you can actually buy the flower bags. But you know, beyond that. Alright, well, either way, let's keep moving through. There are way many weeds here than I thought there would be. Again, I don't know like the perfect time rating tolerances for them, so we do just need to kind of knuckle down and say, okay, if you're here, get rid. Which, honestly, again, not too bad. That said, though, where are these flowers, man? Jeez. Found plenty of weeds, which is, like, fine, you know. Ooh, hang on a sec. Oh, that's Anchor, that's not a tulip. Similar shade of yellow, though. Either way, if we keep just going back and forth, see, this will add up. Like, I assume the lack of weeds, and I'll pick clovers just for the sake of it. I assume this will add up, even if we can't get the highest yield of flowers today, and then we'll circle back around, actually. And then we'll do our fountain shenanigan and maybe even pay a visit to Brewster. And, you know, if somebody pings us over, we'll go on over too. That said, most of this now is basically just tidying up. I assume patterns don't count towards a negative rating. What might count as a rating, though, need to get on that. Okay, I didn't anticipate this to happen. But, okay, seriously, are these guys not pitfalls? I'm not sure why I'm trying to fight, you know, hit a pitfall, but, no, it's how it is. As much as I hate to have realised this, I think I know part of what our littering issue may be, and I know how to solve it. I'm just, like, really annoyed myself I let it happen. So obviously we've got all these coconut trees, but I think there are still some coconuts on the ground. We'll slowly meander our way over, you know, we'll do our search first. I'm not sure about mushrooms, too. If needs be and things ain't working out, mushrooms as well. And you dandelions, my god! I really hope that those are... Because those are what spawn weeds, if I'm wrong, so... Like, if I've been completely kicking myself in the shin, you know, I'll put my hands up and say, oops, that was kind of me. But, look at me go. Some more weeds. Honestly, I think we may have actually de-weeded the whole town. Like, you'd think it'd take way longer. Like, yeah, if the entire town was covered in weeds, it'd be a bit more difficult. But as it sounds right now, good enough progress. And I think this is us basically moving full circle. We'll just do a bit... Really, you really want to be counted as a flower, don't you? It's like, I'll trample you. I mean, it's only like, what, 5 that we're losing out on, but that may add up. And also, there is way less coconuts on the ground than I thought there would be, so that's good. Just gonna quickly check around here. Hello, rabbit person. And, yeah, pick you. I think that's everything. There's another dandelion there. We're gonna leave that one. And how much space have we got in our inventory? Okay, yeah, we'll go deposit that in our house first, and then, we'll get on with selling coconuts. I can guarantee none of you anticipated that to be where this episode went, but I assume that is counting towards it. Either way, less flowers than I was hoping for, but that's still, like, a good amount, especially if you combo it with what we got from Nook. Just gotta kind of hope. I'm thinking maybe, like, 1 or 2 more episodes of this, we should have enough. Oh, God, yep. I kind of expected my house to be like this, but just it kind of sets in a bit differently when you look at the consequences of your actions in well, a nicely laid out fashion. Of course, got to throw you in the corner. Just literally got to cram this thing full. It's like we don't normally walk around in here anyway, you know. We're just kind of meh. And there we go. Our front room is now close, and you know, will be entirely uninhabitable after we. Actually, no. How many have we got? 5 or 6 left. Okay. No, it will be bang on uninhabitable once we're done with this. Which, honestly, more power to me. Let's throw you down, back up into the entrance, making sure not to go outside. And for good measure, there you go. And no, okay, my microphone's getting in the way, but there you go. So front room is entirely full. Only thing floating around in my head, yeah, we can store way less in here. Consider a few. Just not a lot. We also have storage, but I think keeping them on the ground is probably best to mitigate, and also it looks funnier this way. And then as for the basement, I assume we can store about a similar-ish amount. Oh, we can store way more in here. We don't want to, because, you know, I spent a lot of money on this room to make it nice and pleasant and what have you, but if it is required, they will go down. Anyway, up next, more fundraising. We do not need the cash at this point, but I suppose we may as well. Again, I'm not going to shake them all, just the ones that we've already pre-shaked. Then I'm thinking Fountain, Roost, and speak to some villagers, and I'll leave you alive in the event you do count as a flower. Because if it doesn't, it may will, you know. But if that does count as a flower, I feel the repercussions of that catching me, and I ain't for that. Now, over here, yeah, you weren't shaking. There's only this very, ooh, look at you hiding behind the tree. Don't mind if I do. Okay, well, let's do this. Again, I did not expect to go coconut shuffling again in this series anytime soon, but again, we'll call it like a grand tour of the iconic thing we did for God knows how many episodes. Seriously, the runtime of this series is like bizarrely long. Like, honestly, what episode are we on now? You know what's a good way to check? My YouTube studio, so channel content, 157. This is 158, right? We're just gonna quickly, so 158 times by, and we'll do it in hours, so sell to you folks, Snug. 158, what is the runtime of this series? Like, on average, I suppose it averages about 23. So we'll say 23, and then I gotta figure out a way. Okay, so we're not getting paid much at all. Okay, no, we'll do 23. We'll do, because think 20 minutes is a third of an hour, so that's 0.33. I'm gonna do 0.36 just to up it slightly. Is that right? Nah, I'll do 0.39. Oh, you know, just 0.4 like a sane person. Hey, that's right, isn't it? Yeah, it's 24 minutes, 0.4. So runs for 63.2 hours. This Let's Play, assuming this one keeps in line and averages right. So that said, how much of that time do you think has been dedicated purely to moving coconuts? Because I'd wager that figure is going to be up there, you know? Which isn't a bad thing. I think it'll be like a really funny thing to parade around. Like, yes, that's right, the series has come to an end and we only spent this long doing this one single thing. But it's an interesting thing, because we did do it really consistently for a few minutes each episode. So how do you look today? I don't think you look completely different. I'm going to say same as ever. What, you don't see it? I'm wearing a whole new outfit. It's the same design as before, though. You should try and notice when someone gets a makeover. If you weren't too busy swinging axes around, you might notice something. Just for that, I'm cute. That's fine, actually. It means that my axe, I have less axes to keep hold of. Although, should I buy another one as, like, caution? Okay, maybe I'm addicted, but I will. Look at me go. Axe aficionado right here. It's like, I know she gets annoyed occasionally if you say big change, purely because, like, something's wrong with her, and she's trying to, like, hide it. But, like, usually, you know, big change is the right answer. But it's like, ugh, I do not like her. No, I don't know why I'm coming in to sell. I have nothing on me to sell, and I'm most certainly not selling my silver can. Ugh. No, I am here to buy an axe, just so I can throw it at her next episode again. Again, I assume next episode and the episode after that will continue to be, yes, I do know how to use the axe. This series has run for 63 hours. God. Saying that makes me feel old. Ugh. I mean, I know there are websites that find the length of the whole YouTube playlist, so I could have done it that way, but, you know, we'll quick on that maths. Either way, she's taken care of. So, you know what, we'll head to the roost. It can't be too early for a trip to the roost. It's only minute 13. And yeah, then we'll just chill for the rest of the episode, because I honestly can't think of much else to really do. Ooh, how did I miss you? Either way, is there anything behind the museum? Any flowers trying to hide? There is, okay? I'm glad I actually came behind her. And yeah, no, seriously, I'm kind of a bit let down by the amount of flowers in the town, but again, I suppose it did pick up every last episode as well, so, nah. Either way, hello weathers, have nothing to donate to you. But you know what I do have money to donate to? The coffee fund. So yeah, random things today. I had a haircut, which was kind of cool. I was walking home and I felt like cool as everything. It's like, oh hell yeah. And yeah, I'm trying to think what else. I did have a hand injury, but it's mostly healed. Honestly, not much. I do need to do some university work because my assignments are starting to be due, but yeah, there's your weekly/daily catch-up I suppose you guys usually get per series. Also, this kind of reminds me, I probably need to do a bit of dusting on my Wii U at some point. So I was getting dust out of the side vents, but I think I might need to open it up at some point and just give it a clean so it lasts longer. Because I had the same thing happen with my PS3. I have everything to theoretically clean out my PS3, get the dust out, and replace the paste they put on the stuff to keep it cool. I just never got round to doing it. But I should, because... Can I just go on a minor tangent for a second? I know this is a Nintendo-themed video, but can I say PS3s are like, mwah. Like, Blu-ray players, you know, kind of expensive, but, you know, PS3 is cheap. PS3s also play a bunch of banging games. Some of which I am still yet to play on the channel, so I should really fix the fact it overheats. Yeah, I need to knuckle down that aside, but again, all my assignments are due super soon, so it's one of those things where it crosses my mind, it's like, yeah, I should do that. But another part of my brain will go, no, you shouldn't do that, because this is due. And it's like, okay, are you new by chance? What is your name? I'll look you up in the thing. I think you're Gabby, aren't you? No. Who are you? Okay, so Simon's new. Who are you? Are you? No, you're not Ruby Victoria. Who is Simon? I'm going to stop by his house, see if he's moved in. Who is here? Because I know Cube left last episode, so I assume he's Cube's replacement. Slightly concerned as to how he'll be able to live up to that, but suppose I didn't notice that when I was walking past, but there they are, the brand new house. And they're in, luckily enough. So, who are you then? Are you gonna join the ranks of, like, well-known villagers from this town, or just kind of blend in? Fine, I'll say hello. Oh, unpacking sure is hard work. I think I'm actually breaking a sweat for the first time in years. I was right, my name's Simon, this is the first time living on my own. Let's hang out soon, okay, Zizok. Okay, so we did move in today. Yeah, so that other person we saw isn't new, they've just kind of been here in the background, I suppose. Again, I am awful with, like, my villagers' names. Well, not in this, but in GameCube, to a point, New Leaf. Like, I knew most of them in New Leaf. And New Horizons, I can remember them fine, but it's always the city folk town where I can never remember anyone's name. Like, you're Anchor, for example, but I have awful, like, memory keeping track of my villagers. Like, at least I can list people off the top of my head from my GameCube town, whereas here I might end up listing off someone that's moved away. It's like GameCube town, we got Apollo, Wolfgang, Patty, what's his face, Cleo, and then, like, the doc guy. It's like, I can list those guys off, but here it's like, I'll accidentally like stuff like Mitzi and Cube, even though they don't go live here. It's like, I need to get to know these guys a bit more. But then again, I suppose part of this being a kind of more objective-based part of the series is, like, I kind of have less time to talk. With that said, you know, this time at the present, so, yeah, I haven't seen your mug in a while, have I? What's the story? Did you decide to take a trip out somewhere interesting? And you sort of did a dude copied from Cube. Ouch. Oh, that hurts. That stings ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. Also, yeah, I think maybe next episode, if we run out of time, I might go about picking up, mushrooms as well. Purely because, peace of mind, and we can sell them, and also, I'm pretty sure some of them have been there years, so it's probably past time that we sort them out, you know? Either way, that does still raise the question as to what we should do with this. Because I would like some, helpful Perfect Town info from the Civic Centre, but I can't. Again, how many things did we buy this episode? We bought 7 flowers, and then the rest are in our house, so... and then we need, like, a few per acre, plus the ones that grow on that 3rd week. Yeah, we should be able to pull this off. We're gonna have, what, 14 to, like, 18 per week. I think we will be set on flowers. We just need to be very diligent with it. The issue is we can't use gold roses until we've got a perfect town, so... He's looking... Alright, what is your name? I need to put my mind to rest. Ruby. Okay. We've never met before. Oh, my name's Ruby. Oh, wait, don't tell me your name is Dan. Hey, yay. So, you moved in and I just never spoke to you. I am an awful person. Well, in any event, should we end this one here? I mean, there isn't much else to do. It is just me stealing flowers, me going to the roost, me going to the fountain, me buying the flowers, me dumping the flowers, speak to a few people, de-weed, etc. You know what? One more. Oh, since you noticed me. Hey, I've been thinking. A greeting is like a big dish of layer cake. It's sweet for a while, but you want all of the same thing. Which helped me think of a sweet new greeting at you. Of course. Oh, really? I'm glad we agree on this. So, do you have any ideas about what would be good? And you give us it blank, don't you? Not your previous one. I don't know. Should we be basic and just not make it... Nah, I mean, I gave someone else Wog one the other week. So I think I should just be... I'll be a normal human being. And just, yeah, you're not sure. Someone's going to find the way to make that not normal. And that's on them, not me. So yeah, that's what I want. I may as well. It's better than me going unhinged and making something that might end up being dated, you know? Basic, but it stands the test of time. Now with that said, that really is everything. Feels like a very light episode, but what are you going to do about it? So join us next week, and maybe the week after that, for more of this, as our house will progressively fill up with even more flowers. And yeah, a week after that, I think it may be go time for our perfect town, and if I do say so myself, I am rather excited. But yeah, if you have enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It'll help us out a bunch. It lets me know you want to see more of this, and all that good stuff. I really need to get better with timing this on the load screens here, because it always ends up desynced. But yeah, no, until next time, we'll send all that aside. Thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.